You're traditional.
Yeah.
That's the new thing.
Wait, so okay, and previously we're talking about like, well, in my past relationships, I waited really long before sleeping with a guy. So I'm going around the table on this.
Yeah.
How long do you think you should wait before hooking up with a guy?
I think if the vibe is there and you guys communicate that, like I said before, that you were both only with each other, then we're good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
So if
I
the vibe
agree.
was there by the third date,
What is it with you on the third date?
I know, it's always
Just-
up with
Yeah,
the
what's
third
up
date.
I think that's a good.
I think so
that's-
too, though. Yeah,
that's
to
a
get more
good-
comfortable.
That's a good. You
Yeah.
know.
If it fits
Yeah.
for you, that's fine.
Well, it could be
like-
the
Yes.
second date.
Yeah.
It could
I
even
mean, it could
the,
be the second.
It
Like
could
you
be the
said.
first. You never know.
Yeah.
You
Like
never
the
say
feeling,
never.
I said, I think you would know when you
Don't do
communicate
it.
the feelings, and there's,
It's
like I
cold
said, it's
out.
mutual, and then
Yeah.
you can move on from there.
You never know. I mean, it's your opinion, like whatever you think is right for you.
First
and then-
date.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Based. Wait, so okay, you think what?
I think it just
Whatever's
depends on
right.
the person. Like everybody has a different opinion on things. Like, you know.
Sure. Well, okay, I want to add a little extra thing to this.
Okay.
What's the quickest also that
Oh.
you've ever done?
3 months?
3
Talking
months?
consistently?
Oh,
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay. What about, well, you
no,
claim virgin,
you know. So,
0.
don't know. Next person.
You're being a little evasive there, Elizabeth. Is there something you want to reveal?
What
Are your parents
what
still
am I trying
watching?
to
Mom and
reveal?
Dad. Mom and Dad. Mrs. and Mrs. Wynn? Is that how you say your last
Yeah,
name?
that's how you say my last name.
Is it Wynn or Nguyen?
When?
Win.
Wynn.
Win? Yeah,
Win.
sounds like W-I-N.
Sorry, I don't-
Win.
Wynn.
Wynn.
Mr. and Mrs. Wynn. Please turn off the stream right now. Okay, tell us what's up. There was some like hunky ice skater dude. Come on, behind the
Hunky
bleachers.
ice skating dudes?
Yeah,
No.
come on.
No.
She said most of them are homosexual.
Whoa.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, Madison.
You said
come
that
in.
too.
Well, I didn't. I said gay. You said.
Homosexual.
You said it like very. I think Madison's got a little bone to pick. Okay. So, how long do you think you should wait? What's the quickest you've ever?
How long you should wait? I think it just depends on you.
Okay, and
You know?
what's the quickest you've ever?
Couple months. Probably like.
Stop the cap.
No fucking way. No fucking.
I think no.
way.
I think like the 5th date. Like definitely like.
Fifth date?
Yeah, like 4th date.
Your
around that.
current toxic
Tox-
boyfriend. How
Um,
long did you wait with him?
Like
Did you do the first date?
no.
For the first date for sure. Come on.
No,
come
because
on.
I didn't go to his house until a couple weeks later.
So second date.
No, definitely like 4th and 5th.
Oh,
date.
fourth, because
the thing is, like at the
you said
time
fifth,
I was living
but
in
now
San
it's
Diego
fourth.
and he was in LA, so I didn't really see
Okay,
him that much.
it was medium distance.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
So fourth date.
Yeah.
Is there second date?
No.
First-
Well, our second date was, it was even like. It
I
was
shouldn't
like,
say date. Like
we went to Disneyland.
Hang out. First time meeting, second time meeting, third time meeting. What's the quickest?
Like 5th time, 4th time
Well,
meeting.
You got to pick one. Fourth, fifth.
5th.
What? Hold on, you said fourth.
We'll just say fourth.
Okay, 4th.
Okay, fine. Morgan, what about you?
I think a woman, like, okay, society-wise, I think a woman should hold out as long as physically possible, because as soon as you add sexual intimacy into a relationship, a situationship, it just completely complicates things. So, like, society-wise, like, ladies, just wait, and, you know, a man will chase after you and court you if that's actually somebody you want to be with. But also in marriage, a woman should never withhold sexual intimacy from her husband. Faith-wise, I think a woman and a man should wait until marriage for that intimacy. I mean, that includes like oral too. Like, I don't think a woman or a man, like, when you're going into a marriage, you can learn that, and you don't need to do that. Have I done it in the past? Yes. Like, I am not a virgin, and I will always say that and be open and honest with a partner about that. And also, I would, like, my partner would be honest with me of, you know, where he's at. But when going into a marriage, as I've gotten older, I've realized, like, that just clouds everything. And, like, traditionally, like, you just don't need that. But I also, I'm dating for marriage. I'm not dating just for fun. And I'm expecting to be engaged, like, I mean, after a year to a year and a half, like, be engaged.
Well, yeah, you're walking a
respect,
different
yes.
path now.
Right.
And you brought up an interesting point, like in marriage, the wife should not withhold sex.
Yeah.
Well, before Madison, I have you answer the original
I
question.
think it obviously depends, but
Wait, Madison, you're hiding too
coming
much behind
from
the. If you can
personal
scoot that
experience,
way.
I was never introduced to the fact that, like, you had to wait, or like waiting was better. So I can't really say. Like, I don't know. The fastest I've done it was like first hangout.
Yeah,
First
you
thing.
said the first
Yeah.
day.
And relationships can grow from that, and I think that you
Mhm.
can also learn with that person.
Like, I
but
luckily got the great side of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
you got a good guy.
I mean, of all my long-term relationships, it's like I've had a 5-year relationship, 2-year,
Dang.
1 year, 1 year. It was pretty early on for all of them. Pretty sure either the second or third hangout we hooked up, and I don't think, so long as you're both interested in pursuing something long term, I don't think it's kind of arbitrary. But if your standard is like I'm waiting till marriage, then obviously waiting makes sense.
Mhm.
But if it's just like sort of
don't
this
really have-
arbitrary
But also, you don't
thing,
know if you're going to marry that person by a second or third date. So then at that point, you're just
Mhm.
confusing the relationship, and adding like for a woman, adding to her body count is really important, as if she has to go into another relationship and you don't actually end up together.
Mhm.
It's more important for a woman than a man,
Yes.
In that
I
sense.
agree. I know exactly what you're talking about.
you know, because if
Yeah,
let's
and I feel the
say
same.
going into a relationship, she has a low body count. She has
Mhm.
3 bodies, right? And then she dates the next guy, and okay, it's going well. They're on the same page. They hook up, but then all of a sudden they break up 6 months later, and then she goes into another relationship, and she's just, you know, at this point adding more men to her roster. Well, now she's creating the inability to have bonds with more and more men instead of
Yes.
withholding a little bit longer, even if it is 6 months. You
To
know, at
find the
least you
right
can get
guy,
to know
right?
that guy, and if you break up, well, it's okay because you did not have sexual intimacy with that person, to where then going into another relationship, one, the breakup will be easier because you didn't create that bond with that person in that way when it comes to, like, I'm talking like actual
Sure.
having sexual
Yeah.
intimacy. But then into the
Yes.
next relationship, she is way better off and ready to be in an actual relationship, to be married at that point. Because what's the point
Yes.
of dating and relationships if it's not procreation and marriage at the end of the day?
Yes, that's exactly what I believe. You said it
So, I mean,
exactly.
Sure.
That
If
was
you
a
want to
good way to
have
put it,
like
yeah.
sex, like date 3, sure, but I mean, you're just emotionally and physically harming each other if you do not end up with that person.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
What is
Have I
your
ever been
opinion,
harmed-
Brian?
Have I ever been harmed physically or emotionally by having sex with a woman?
I think,
Well, I think
well,
we're talking
I'm
more
saying
about
it's more
women.
for the women.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying
more
like,
Oh,
body
okay,
count
okay,
matters.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Body count obviously matters more for a woman.
Eric donated
Yeah, thank you, Eric.
$99.